Leave him alone. Leave him alone. No. Leave him alone.
Grab my phone. Officer, if you're letting this happen, you're just as much the fucking Where am I going? Where do we have to go to get him out? You can check my papers right here. Please, check my papers right.
So much that I really want to say, but let's just get into the facts of what occurred, right? Or let me, what's being alleged, right? Let's get into what's being alleged and what really happened. You know, because again, if you let these victims tell it, he was just walking down the street minding his business, wasn't bothering anybody, just whistling Dixie. And for no apparent reason at all whatsoever, you know, ICE agents, federal agents just happened to grab him up, the Gestapo, and threw him to the ground and arrested him, right? But clearly that's not what happened. He assaulted them and they responded in kind. Let's get into, you know, the actual report. So now let's take a look at this here. According to a federal criminal complaint, unsealed October 27, 2025, Laugh Factory Chicago night manager Nate Griffin was charged with one count of forcibly assaulting, impeding, and interfering with federal officers, a Border Patrol agent, after an October 24th incident outside the club, right? So now, as you can see here, concerning that charge, for a simple assault, no physical contact, no injury, the penalty is imprisonment up to 1 year and fines. But that's not what occurred, right? It wasn't a simple assault with no contact. There was contact, right? So because there was contact, and we'll get into that, as you can see here, if physical contact with the officer is made, the penalty can be up to 8 years in prison. Now, according to the filing, federal agents from the U.S. Border Patrol were conducting a search near Belmont and Broadway in Chicago for a dropped body-worn camera. So they were looking for their body cam, right? Somebody dropped their body cam. All right, got that. The complaint alleges that one agent opened the front passenger door of an unmarked vehicle, and as he placed his leg outside of the vehicle, he felt pain and pressure on his leg because Griffin forcibly tried to close the door on it. Okay. The agent reportedly sustained a small gouge and scrapes on his right leg. The complaint further states that when agents attempted to arrest Griffin, he refused to let go of the vehicle's door handle and a nearby scaffolding, and passively resisted being taken into custody. So not only did he smash the federal agent's leg with the door, right? He smashed his leg and held it there. He wouldn't let go as others got out the car to arrest him. He kept it there. But he's the victim. Imagine that. You getting out of your vehicle. Can you imagine how bad that hurts? You getting out the car and you have one leg out the car and then somebody just shuts the door on your leg and they're holding it there. That would be excruciatingly painful. But he's the victim, right? That's why he had this dumb look on his face when he was being arrested, because he's a victim. They always have this dumb look on their face once they face consequences and then go into full victim mode. And now he's looking at up to 8 years in prison. Where's Brandon Johnson to help you out? What about JB Pritzker? No one is anywhere in sight. No one. You're on your own. You got to fight that case on your own. You got to do that jail time on your own. Stupid.